at the point that hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup and commentary video. I am trying it out officially for the first time, and today I am going to do my makeup with products I used to love and adore, and they were holy grail products about 2-3 years ago. And today's topic of discussion is going to be 6 Underground. If you have not seen the movie, don't watch this video until after you see the movie, because there will be spoilers. I know it just came out about a week or so ago by the time this video goes up. If you have no idea what 6 Underground is, it is a Netflix original movie starring Ryan Reynolds. And of course, I'm biased, so and Ben and Hardy and like a bunch of other people. But I will be discussing the movie, my thoughts, my likes, dislikes, what I would rate it, while doing my makeup with products I used to love. So let's just dive on in. Okay, so basically, I have all my stuff out in front of me. It's a huge mess. I'm not going to go too deep into the products. I will give the name. And I'm not even going to lie to you. The foundation shade is probably not even my shade anymore. Because I have not worn this foundation in a minute. And I have my mirror over here. I want to try to keep it out of the way, so you know it's not blocking me. But I will be looking over here at my mirror. Hello? This thing's running out. This is a primer I used to love. I still love it, and it's running out. I'm very sad. Oh my gosh, you guys are watching the beginning of the end. So basically, 6 Underground is a Netflix original movie about a kind of like, I don't want to say gang of people, but because they're kind of like badass, but a group of people who basically lie about being dead. Like their family, their friends, workplaces, they all think that, you know, these people are dead, but they are not. They are alive. And there's a group of 6 of them, and basically, long story short, they correct things that once went wrong. So their mission in the movie is to bring down the dictator of Turkestan, I believe is how it is pronounced. It was pronounced like a million different ways in the movie, so forgive me, please. And basically, they're trying to bring the dictator's brother into power. Long story short. And each person has a number instead of a name, even though they all, like, you know, kind of just give out their names, except for number 1, who is Ryan Reynolds' character. And, you know, it's kind of like Zombieland, how they did the names of cities in states to kind of keep from getting too close to each other. By the way, this is the Professional by Benefit Cosmetics. Today I would color correct, but 2 to 3 years ago I wasn't color correcting, so we're gonna skip that step and try to keep it true to the story. So anyway, oh, by the way, this is Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth in a shade that is most likely too light for me, but it's fine. So anyway, basically they're trying to fix this problem, and they all have a part of the mission. They recruit a new guy, and it's basically like, it goes back and forth between the past and the present for, like, you know, introduction stories, how they all became, like, you know, a group, how they all met each other, how they met number 1, and all that fun stuff. And I thought the movie was very good. It is action, and I don't know if it's like officially a comedy, but it's really freaking funny. And like, it's not like all serious like action, like, you know, guns and explosions. Like, it's actually pretty funny. And there is only like a brief, small, almost non-existent love story between a couple of the characters, which, you know, is fine, whatever. I'm not judging. I'm just glad it wasn't like focused on the love interest between 2 and 3. I like them together, however. I'm glad like the movie wasn't like totally like warped on 2 and 3's relationship, but I am glad that they threw that aspect in there because it was really cute and it kind of grew on me, you know? So things I liked about this movie were the characters. Like, the casting was fantastic. Shout out to the casting director for that one. And of course, if you're going to cast Ben Hardy for anything, you have my full attention. So, and if you guys don't know who Ben Hardy is, for some reason at this point, he played Roger Taylor in Bohemian Rhapsody last year. And one day, he and I are going to get married. Ben Hardy, if you're watching this by any chance, hey, hit me up. My socials are down below. So some other things that I liked about the story is that it was full of action and adventure. And I'm not a humongous action movie fan. This is the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, by the way. I'm not a huge fan of action movies. I'm more of a, like, you know, rom-com, comedy, romantic, horror. I adore horror movies. So action's not really my go-to genre. And, you know, branching out and broadening my horizons is something that I sometimes don't like to do. But, you know, of course, for Ben Hardy, I would do anything. So I, you know, got into this, like, action movie. To be quite honest with you, I will probably watch it again before the week is over. I'm not even gonna front. It was that good. Some dislikes that I had were, I feel like Ben Hardy totally could have more screen time. I mean, he was in it, like, the whole time. But if it was just Ben Hardy, that would be even better. No, one dislike I actually had was that we never find out Ryan Reynolds' character's name. Everyone else says their names except for him, and it really bothered me because I really wanted to know the dude's name. So, you know, forever, he's just, you know, one. I am now taking the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder, and I'm setting this all over my face. And I used to love this product, and I still love this product. I use this product every single time I do my makeup to set my concealer areas. And now I use a different powder to set the rest of my face. However, I did not use it back in the day, so again, we are not using it in this video. Another dislike I had was that Ben Hardy's character almost died like 3 different times. Like, he was really, like, there are 6 people, 6 underground. There are 6 people in the group, and there's 4 dudes and 2 girls. And, you know, the women, badass. The women are, like, the boss ladies of the group. Let me tell you something. Like, it's insane. Like, Ben Hardy's character really was, like, the damsel in distress during this movie. I swear. Like, the women were just like, oh no, am I out of powder? The women were just phenomenal. Something else I disliked personally, okay, so this is kind of like a like and a dislike all in one, because the movie is a little over 2 hours long. I know I say that I dislike that because Bohemian Rhapsody is literally 2 hours and 15. And if you watch the full Live Aid scene, it's a full 2 hours and 30 minutes. So, you know, doing a 2-hour movie, especially, like, if you watch Titanic, a 2-hour movie is nothing. But even though it was 2 hours, I was like, I don't know. But the 2 hours went by like that. Like, all of a sudden, like, it's just, all of a sudden it's over. Like, there's so much going on that you just get so sucked into it that, like, the 2 hours just flies by. Like, this is empty. The 2 hours just flies by. Like, where did it go? I don't know. So next I'm going to quickly do my brows off camera to save time. Be right back. Okay, so I really messed up my brows. Well, at least this one. And as soon as I put my brows on, I look so freaking pale right now. That foundation shade and this concealer are just not my shade right now. It's fine. Anyway, so back to what I was saying before. The 2 hours just goes by so quickly, and the music in there is really good. The comedy is just so great. It's so funny. For blush and bronzer, I'm going in with the Profusion Bronze and Blush Kit. And I'm gonna go into the bronzer that has almost nothing left. That's my family. Sorry. But the movie is really good. I highly, highly recommend it. Please excuse me while I talk like this. Oh boy. Oh lord. I highly recommend it. If you have not seen it yet, I totally suggest seeing it. Like I said, it is on Netflix. And it is available now. By the time I put this up, it will most likely be out for a week by the time I put this video up. I used to adore this bronzer, and I don't really know why. I mean, it's cute, but I just don't think it's really my shade anymore. I mean, on camera it looks a little... I was gonna say it looks a little better, but then I turned my face and oh my god. Why didn't you guys tell me? Oh, honey. I think it's time to part ways with this thing. Unfortunately. I think it might be time to say our goodbyes. For blush, I'm going in with this one right here. Because this one I think is a little darker and I think it'll look... So, okay. Something I don't like about this foundation anymore is that it sinks into my smile lines like crazy. Now, I did not, oh my god, this is a lot of blush. I did not set them properly. And I feel like even if I did, they would still be here. Like this foundation has been on for not even 10 minutes. And you can already see my smile lines. And this blush is still really, really pretty. I just put a lot on because I'm an amateur. Welcome to my channel. And if you're new here, buckle up. Oh my god, it doesn't ever end in this house. Normally this is where I would set it in the middle, but I did not do that back in the day, so I'm not going to do it now. However, I did blend my bronzer and blush in a little bit, so it wasn't too crazy. But I think we're past too crazy at this point. Oh, they're my cat. I love that. So now, we're going to ignore the screams we hear in the hallway and start on our eyes. So I'm taking this MAC 224 brush. I've had this for years now. Love it so much. Yeah. So, and this is the Pixie plus its Judy Time palette, which is basically the Laura Lee Los Angeles palette, but cheaper. And this palette was out first, but I don't know whose business that is. So I'm gonna do a really basic look because it's literally like 9 o'clock at night and I'm not going anywhere. I'm literally just doing my makeup for this video. So anyway, I really enjoyed the movie, if I haven't said that enough already. And I think my favorite part was the end when they kind of like, there was like a montage of them going their separate ways almost, but you know, they came back, you know, they come back together for the missions. But they were kind of like, you know, doing their own thing. And it was cute because like, you know, the two and 3 are like together, and then 4 and 5 are like, you know, kind of starting something, which even though, you know, I'm in love with Ben Hardy, I totally ship him with 5. Like, I love it. And that's totally wifey material, am I right? So basically, that is my favorite part because they all were like, they were all so happy kind of breaking their own rules and, you know, doing their own thing, but then coming together when they needed to, which I think is really nice. So, yeah. I am going to rate that movie a good 4.5 out of 5. And I didn't want to give it a full 5 because, I mean, first of all, Ben Hardy would have given it a full 5. So the fact that Ben Hardy had, you know, co-stars is why it's a 4.5. No, it is a 4.5. Oh, it's busy. Because he almost died twice, 3 times. Like, hello? Like, can you not do that to me, please? Like, I literally almost, like, cried. Okay. So, alright, I'm taking this flat brush and I'm going to go into I'm gonna go into a shade I've never gone into before. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna go into this one. I'm scared. But you know what? This is the time to try new things because I'm not going anywhere. So it's fine. So when I first got word that 6 Underground was coming out and that Ben Hardy was in it, it was originally, I think, supposed to come out a few months ago. And the date got pushed for whatever reason. And I saw that it was, you know, a Netflix original. And like, you know, the trailer was on Netflix. This is not entirely ugly. I think it needs something. I was so excited that Ben Hardy was in a new movie, obviously. At the point that 6 Underground was announced, Bohemian Rhapsody had been out for a while, and the hype had, I'm not even gonna lie, it didn't start to die down. Like, it was, like, dead. Like, the hype started to die down back in, like, March. Like, basically when awards season was over is when the hype started to die down with all these fake fans. So, you know, the hype was a little dead, and I mean, for some of us, the hype is never dead. I still get excited over Bohemian Rhapsody, okay? So, you know, it was very exciting for me to see that, you know, my favorite actor from the movie, this is interesting, look, was going to be in another movie. And not only was he going to be in another movie, he was going to be in another movie with Ryan Reynolds. I was like, oh, cool. Let me go into this shade to try to brighten this up a little bit because I literally look interesting. I don't know how I feel. Let's put that on there. There we go. What's interesting? Okay, this is not making it. Oh, wait, hold on. I made it a little better. See, this is where you can test this stuff out in your home and you're not going anywhere. So that way, if it gets gross like mine just did, you don't have to go anywhere. So, with that being said, 6 Underground is a spectacular action comedy, and I highly recommend it. It is rated R because there is a lot of cursing between characters, and there is one sex scene. And I use that term loosely because, I mean, you know what they're doing, but, like, you don't really, like, see much. So, like, yeah. So, you know, the rating is definitely appropriate for this kind of programming. This movie is not for young children at all. Unless, you know, I mean, you do what you want. You're the parent, but I do not recommend this for, you know, young children under the age of, like, I don't know, 14. Oh, wow. Jesus, take the wheel. Okay, well, you know what? If it's that heavy on that side, it's gotta be this heavy on the other side. Lord, why did I do that? So now for mascara, I have the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I was on this wave, and then I was off this wave, and now I'm back on this wave. So, yeah. This is an oldie but a goodie. Alright, so mascara's done. Now for highlight, I'm gonna do the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. I was obsessed with this thing. Obviously, you could tell which one was my favorite shade. I hit pan like a year ago, maybe 2. So I'm gonna throw on Forever Young first, very lightly, because that one's kind of dark. But then again, you never know. Okay. Gives me a subtle glow. Yeah, for me, this is a subtle glow. Leave me alone. So, to conclude my commentary piece, I highly recommend 6 Underground. I'm about to be underground with this highlight combo, girl. 6 Underground is 4.5 from me. Highly recommend it. If you have Netflix, totally go watch it. And comment below what you thought. Okay, this did not turn out terrible. Would I wear it out of the house? No way. But, no, not terrible. Second to last, we're going to do setting spray. And I used to use the setting spray at the time. This is the Maybelline Master Fix Wear Boosting Setting Spray. It smells terrible, and the spray is a little whack. However, it does the job. And lastly, my lip product. I used to adore this lipstick. It is a Clinique lipstick, I think. It doesn't have any labeling on the packaging. This is in the shade Think Bronze. This is a very shimmery bronze shade that I used to wear all the time on my lips, no matter what look I had on. And girl, don't even go into the eye look in high school. I don't even want to talk about that time in my life. It was a terrible time. Oh, it's a beautiful lip shade. You just don't ever wear it anymore. Okay, I'm actually like not mad at this look. I did not do inner eye corner highlight or brow bone highlight for some reason. I just totally, did not think to do that. Well, this is the finished look. This has been a test drive of the new kind of videos I want to make where I, do things and do commentary. So if this is something that you liked, please let me know. Give this video a thumbs up. If you hate this idea, let me know. Kindly, please. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. And like I said, if you have not seen 6 Underground, I highly recommend it. Go watch it right now on Netflix. All my social media will be listed down below like always if you want to know what I'm going to be up to. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!